Welcome to Daily. I'm your host. So, had a lot of fun recording that 50th episode. I hope listeners did as well. It did bring up something kind of interesting, and that's what I'm going to comment on today. Maybe I'm procrastinating picking a book, and maybe I'm still not set on doing that. Not sure. However, what I did yesterday is I kind of made some bullet points on a list of the things that I wanted to talk about, a few of the metrics and everything like that. And then with those bullet points, I went ahead and did text to speech. And with that in front of me, I just started kind of ranting, and just a stream of consciousness type thing, which is a good way for me to work. And then what I did is that stream of consciousness thing, I went ahead and pulled out pieces that just kind of came out. A couple of phrases like coding myself out of excuses, that type of thing. Put all that into a bulletable list again. Then I read it one more time out loud, just off that bulleted list. Then I typed out what I was going to say, kind of like a script. Typing helps with that. And yes, I do use a keyboard. It's not on my phone. And yeah, typing it out just to make sure that I remembered everything, which worked out relatively well. Then, as I was recording the podcast, I had that script in front of me, reading it. And I realized it felt a little slimy. Reading off of a script, I can do it. I have done it. But for this particular medium, no, it's not even medium. For my particular method of doing this podcast, I think it actually didn't quite work. I'm still very happy with it. I got all my points across. And yeah, I enjoyed it. That being said, yeah, it was a little bit slimy. So there's either going to be, I need to figure that out a little bit. I can take a script that somebody else has written and be good with that. That's kind of what I do with the poems. Also add my own little flair and everything like that. But then when I write it, just to make sure, I kind of have a tendency to be a little bit more almost militant, which turned out weird. I was a little bit surprised during the 5 minutes of sitting there and just kind of breathing. That is some of the things that were going through my head, and I realized that slimy was kind of a good word to describe how I felt. Yeah. I might do a book review tomorrow. That would be some new thing. Yeah, but no, I'm stoked. I'm not losing motivation. We're at 51 episodes. And no, I'm not going to keep track and continue saying them. That is what my pipeline does for me. But yeah, it was a milestone. I was happy about it. And I just wanted to mention a little bit of meta stuff as to why it may not have flowed as nicely as it could have. I felt myself stumbling a few times, or slipping. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to talk about today. Oh, no, I did have one additional thing. This is kind of to put a pin in the Hilaire Belloc stuff for now, or at least the end of Cautionary Tales. There's a poem that I learned when I was in school. I've never seen it written down, and I don't think I'm going to search for it. But it was a very fun poem, just because it did not make any sense. So I'm going to recite that for you now. I'm going to stand up, though, because it is kind of an announcement. So no idea what the name is. No idea if verses got added, or if I've added some verses, or whatever. But I like it. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, hobos and tramps, cross-eyed mosquitoes and bull-legged ants, I come before you to stand behind you, to tell you something I know nothing about. One day, in the middle of the night, two dead boys got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their swords, and shot each other. A deaf policeman heard the noise and came rushing to arrest the two dead boys. If you don't believe my story is true, go ask the blind man. He saw it too. That is sticking with me for decades. And now let's breathe. Find your gratitude, attach it to words, spread those words online and in person.